So before we dive into vectors, we just need to remind that we need to include the header vector in the top of our code before we can use vectors. Okay, so we would like to write a program that declares a vector and assign three values to it. Okay, we would like to write a program that declares a vector and assigns three values to it. So in order to initialize and declare a vector, so here we use the keyword vector, and here we are mentioning the type of the vector, and then here it's the name of the vector. So it's a vector named number of type integer. If we wanted it to be float, we could say float. If we wanted to be double, we could say double. But here in this example, we are saying that it's a vector of integers and the name is numbers. In order to add some values afterwards, after the vector is initialized, in order to add some values to the vector, we can simply put the name of the vector, and then we have dot, and then we have the keyword pushback. When we use the pushback in the parentheses, we just type the value that we would like to be inserted to that vector. Therefore, here we are inserting value 10, and then we are naming the vector again, then the dot, then the pushback, and then in the parentheses, the value of the number that we would like to be inserted, and also 30. So after that, we use a for loop to print the vector for us. So we write down a for loop and we are counting the elements of this number. So this is the name of the vector that is here, and for this for loop we are simply initializing one integer called num, and this num is going to loop over all the elements of this vector using this syntax in the parentheses, and then in every iteration it is going to print num. So if I run the code here, we will see that the elements in the vector are 10, 20, and 30. So these three values are inserted and are indeed printed. So this is how we can declare a vector and push back some values to vectors. In the next sessions, we're going to do some further coding exercises in this regard.